The choice you make here could mean the difference between retiring a millionaire and retiring broke. Hello and welcome to Practical Personal Finance. My name is Andrew Shear, and this is where I give you the information you need to understand and succeed with money. Today we're going to cover the important topic of selecting the right financial advisor. This person is going to be like a trusted partner for you as you go through life, helping you make important financial decisions along the way. Choosing the wrong financial advisor could handicap you financially in the future. But don't worry, in a few minutes, you'll have all the information you need to make an excellent selection. Before I go any further, do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button too. You might learn something new about money. Let's start off with the most basic question. What is a financial advisor? I would argue that you could answer that question by taking a closer look at the name itself. A financial advisor is someone who provides clients with advice about money-related or financial decisions. Simple as that. There are a number of different types of financial advisors, and they can help you with a variety of money-related subjects, including managing your investments, creating a plan to reduce your tax liabilities, and purchasing stocks, funds, or various types of insurance on your behalf. I'm sure you've heard of some other similar job titles, like financial planner and wealth manager. A financial planner is a type of financial advisor whose work is focused more on long-term planning and less on transactions. A wealth manager is another type of financial advisor who primarily works with high net worth individuals, aka people with a net worth of over $1 million. I wanted to know when it was the right time for someone to start working with a financial advisor, so I asked Paul Roldan, a partner at AllGen Financial Advisors in Orlando, Florida.
We make financial decisions every day, no matter where you are in life. So I think when you're ready to actually take proactive steps and create a plan and do the due diligence and discipline and actually be open to advice that may go against the grain as far as what you're hearing in the media, that's when you're at least personally ready to hire a financial advisor. Now, there are some things you can do beforehand to get yourself ready. Honestly, I tell people you should try to be out of debt before hiring a financial advisor. That should be your number one goal, and get out of debt, because then the advice that a financial advisor will give you at that point, you can really activate it a lot quicker and really start earning the value that you're going to pay for from the advice.
So what will the advice from a financial advisor cost you? The answer to that question involves the type of financial advisor you select and how they earn their salary. There are two primary ways that financial advisors can get paid. First is a commission-based pay structure. This financial advisor will get paid by an insurance company or a mutual fund for selling specific financial products, like investments or insurance policies. Second is a fee-based pay structure. This financial advisor will be paid by you directly for the advice they provide. It could be something like a one-time payment for creating a comprehensive financial plan or a monthly retainer for advising on a regular basis. It's essential to understand how your financial advisor will be compensated, so when you're interviewing potential options, ask about it. It's also a good idea to ask how long a financial advisor has been in business.
Financial advisors have to quote-unquote find clients, right? Especially when they start in this business. So there's a high turnover rate of financial advisors who start but don't make it past 2 to 3 year mark because they don't make it in the business. Okay, so you want to make sure that that's not your person. So I would always ask, how long have you been in the business? A good rule of thumb is, have you been in this at least 3 to 5 years? Okay, to know you're probably going to be around for the long term at that point.
Another important distinction between different types of financial advisors is whether they're bound by a fiduciary standard or a suitability standard. Many financial advisors who are fee-based are bound by a fiduciary standard. This means that any advice they provide or products they sell to you must be in your best interest as a client. With a financial advisor who is bound by a fiduciary standard, there are no conflicts of interest. Things like commissions and external business relationships cannot influence the advice they provide you. On the flip side, many commission-based financial advisors are bound only by a suitability standard. These financial advisors are allowed to provide financial advice based on what's in it for them, as long as it's reasonable and suitable for you. For example, if you need life insurance, they can recommend a high-priced life insurance policy that includes a big commission for them, even if they know about lower priced policies that provide the same coverage. When you're dealing with money, it's important to have the level of trust that the fiduciary standard provides. When you're interviewing financial advisors, make sure you ask what standard they're bound by.
Different people call themselves financial advisors, and some of them are mortgage brokers, and some of them are insurance salesmen, some of them are bankers. And not that those are bad people, but if you're looking for a financial advisor to kind of give you advice on a holistic perspective for help you create a plan, there's an organization called the CFP board. Okay, so you can go online, cfp.net, and actually do a search for financial planners near you. Okay, there's the FPA, Financial Planning Association, also has different advisors near you that you can put in your zip code, and they'll help you at least start narrowing down your search.
Now, I'm the type of guy who prefers to try and figure out things on my own before paying someone else. If something's wrong with my car, I'll try and fix it on my own before bringing it to a shop. I've done all of my business filings on my own without ever asking for help from an attorney, and I've even done my taxes myself on multiple occasions. I know there are a lot of people just like me watching and wondering, I've got Robinhood or I've got M1 Finance and I've read a couple of Dave Ramsey books. Do I really need a financial advisor? I can probably just do this stuff on my own and save myself a few bucks.
Finances is something that's very interesting because the last thing you want is to have your financial decisions based on emotional factors. And that's one of the hardest things when it comes to money. It's trying to stay objectively neutral, whether it's investing when the markets go up and down, okay, or, a personal family decision. You want to try to be as non-emotional, as Vulcan as possible, when it comes to decisions. And a good financial advisor can help be that objective sounding board for you. So it's always good to have an extra set of eyes that keep you objective. Not to mention, again, is this rocket science? No, I mean, people can figure it out, but do you have the time, energy, or desire to be studying the latest tax laws, to stay up on the code for investing in the rules, etc., social security rules, depending on where you're at in life? So why does it make sense to hire a good financial advisor? Because hopefully you're going to get a lot more value, for the money you spend than if you try to do it yourself and maybe make some mistakes along the way that usually are more costly.
After doing the research and speaking with Paul, I came away with the conclusion that it's generally a good idea to work with a financial advisor, as long as you're out of debt and are ready to get serious about your money. Paul's comment about dedicating an appropriate amount of time and effort really struck a chord in my mind. Sure, you can learn this stuff on your own, but what you're paying for when you hire a financial advisor is the expertise of someone who is down in the weeds working on this stuff every single day. And depending on how you choose to spend your free time, that advice can be very valuable. I want to thank Paul for answering my questions about choosing a financial advisor. If you'd like to hear our entire conversation, check out the Practical Personal Finance podcast and look for episode number 4. It's available right now on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And if you'd like to keep up with Paul, he's got an awesome YouTube channel called AllGen Financial, where he answers the most common questions he gets from his clients. Have you ever worked with a financial advisor? What was your experience like? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, I bet you'll enjoy this other one I made about inflation and the effects of federal stimulus checks. You can check that one out right here. And if you're not already a PPF subscriber, then click right here. Thanks for watching. I'm Andrew Shear, and I'll see you next time.